Mama? Mama? Mommy?
Ugh, shut up!
Can anybody get any sleep around here?
Mama? Mommy?
I said shut your trap, Molly.
Aw, stop shoving the poor kid. She ain't done nothing to you.
She's keeping me awake, ain't she?
No, you're keeping us awake.
I am not.
R2. Ha, so you think you're Jack Dempsey, do ya?
And you're looking for a knuckle sandwich.
Oh my goodness,
Oh, you want some of this?
fighting and I won't
Shut
get no sleep all night. Oh my goodness, oh my
Pipe
goodness.
down, all of ya. Go back to sleep.
Mama? Mommy?
It's all right, Molly. Annie's here.
It was my mama, Annie. We was riding on the ferry boat, and she was holding me up to see all the big ships. And then she was walking away waving, and I couldn't find her no more. Any place.
Blow. It was only a dream, honey. Now you gotta go back to sleep. It's after 3 o'clock.
Annie, read me your note.
My note again?
Please.
Sure, Molly.
Here it comes again.
Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie.
She was born on October 28th. We'll be back to get her soon.
We left half of a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half.
So that when we come back for her, you will know that she's our baby.
Oh my goodness, now they're laughing.
All right. Now, do you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth or out?
Gee, I dream of having a mother and father again, but you're lucky. You really got 'em.
I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee, she may be straightening his tie. Maybe in a house all hidden by a hill, she's sitting playing piano, he's sitting paying a bill. Betcha they're young, betcha they're smart, bet they collect things like ashtrays and art. Betcha they're good, why shouldn't they be? Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby. Maybe.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, July.
Night, Annie.
Good night, Duffy.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Tessie. Betcha he reads, betcha she sews. Maybe she's made me a closet of clothes. Maybe they're strict, as straight as a line. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now this press, the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby? Maybe.
Now what?
Annie, what are you doing?
Running away.
Oh my goodness!
My folks are never coming for me. I gotta go find them.
Annie, you're crazy. Miss Hannigan will catch you.
And lock you in the cellar again.
I don't care. I'm getting out of here. Okay, going now. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Annie.
Bye, Annie.
Good luck, Annie.
Good luck, Annie.
So long, dumbbell. And good luck.
Aha! Gotcha! I hear you, brat. I always hear you. Get up! I said, get up!
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
There. Now what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan.
I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying they loved me and they were coming back for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. They must have gotten stuck in traffic. You in here! Get up! Get up! Get up! It's medicine.
You must be very sick.
Boo!
Boo!
Oh, now for this one, shenanigans, you'll scrub the floors and strip them beds for the laundryman.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know, and you'll get down on your knobby little knees and clean this dump until it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Get to work, now! Why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us.
Instead of treated,
We get tricked.
instead of kisses,
We get kicked. It's the hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's the hard knock row. We ho, cotton blankets, instead of wool,
empty bellies.
instead of full. It's the hard knock life.
Don't it feel like the wind is always howling?
Don't it seem like there's never any life?
Once a day, don't you want to throw a towel in?
It's easier than putting up a fight.
No one's there when your dreams at night get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one drives when your eyes get wet and weepy.
From the crying, you would think this place would sink. Oh, empty belly lives, rotten smelly lives, full of sorrow lives, no tomorrow lives.
Santa Claus we never see.
Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he?
No one cares for you a smidge when you're in an orphanage. It's the hard knock life.
You'll stay up till this dump shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
Yank the whiskers from her chin, jab her with the safety pin, make her drink a Mickey Finn.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
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 you, what are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Get her out! Get her out! Your days are numbered. All right, breakfast.
Hot mush.
No, you don't get hot mush this morning. You get cold mush. And after your mush, you'll go to your sewing machines. There's an order of dresses you'll finish today if you have to work straight through to midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now line up.
Laundry man.
Move it.
Morning, bundles.
Morning, kids. Clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not.
Morning, bundles.
Oh yeah, Aggie. I'm running a little late. I'll see you in January.
Come here, you big handsome brute. Don't you want to know what I'm getting you for Christmas?
What?
Egg foo young in Chinatown for 2. On me.
Egg foo young for Christmas?
All you can eat. So what you getting me?
What'd I get you last year?
Nothing.
Good. You're getting it again.
Get out of here with the damn laundry.
Okay. So long, Aggie, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, kids.
Merry Christmas, bundles.
God, you call this place clean, Annie? Looks like a pigsty. Annie? Annie? Where is that Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean, Annie ain't here?
She just went.
With Mr. Bundles in the laundry basket.
Bundles? Police! Police!
Yeah!
Someone hard knock life for Annie.
Yeah! Lucky kid, she's out there free,
Running free in NYC.
that she finds her folks like that. Mom and Dad right off the bat. Lucky duck, she's got away.
But we're gonna have to pay.
Gonna get our faces slapped. Gonna get our knuckles wrapped. It's the hard knock life. Yes, it is. It's the hard knock life.
Yes, it is.
It's the hard knock life.
Yes, it is.
It's the hard knock life.
Yes, it is.
It's the hard knock life.
Help! Help! I'm stuck.
The apples! Get your apples here! The apples! 2 for a dime! 2 for a nickel! Apples!
Now this spot in the back alley, 50 cents. Good. There's supposed to be a whole bunch of them running wild over on 14th Street. Come on.
Hey, look, there's one they didn't get. Come here, boy, come here. Oh, poor boy. Did they hurt you? They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me too. But don't worry, I'm not gonna let them get you or me. I'll take good care of you. And everything's gonna be fine for both of us. If not today, well, the sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Hey, you, little girl, come here.
Yes, officer?
That dog there, ain't I see him running around the neighborhood? Ain't he a stray?
A stray? Oh no, officer, he's my dog.
Your dog, huh? So, what's his name?
His name? His name is Sandy. Right, that's it, Sandy. I call him Sandy, you see, because of his nice sandy color.
Sandy color. Okay, let's see him answer to his name.
Answer? You mean when I call him?
Right, when you call him by his name, Sandy.
Well, you see, officer, I just got him, and sometimes he doesn't want to answer.
Call him.
Okay. Sandy, here, boy, Sandy, Sandy. Good Sandy, good old Sandy.
Well, maybe he is your dog. Next time you take him out, I want to see him on a real leash with a license. Or else he goes to the pound and they put him to sleep. You understand?
I understand. On a leash and with a license.
Now get along with you before you catch your death of cold in this weather.
I don't mind the weather. I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a
I need some more wood for the penthouse.
Hey, Eddie, give me a hand.
Sure thing, beautiful.
Hey, Eddie.
Leave us alone. Lousy.
Sophie, that junk ready yet?
Patience, patience.
Make way for John D. Rockefeller.
Hey, Al, how'd it go tonight?
You know, 7 million people in this city, and you can't sell one lousy apple.
Excuse me, folks. Excuse me. Did anybody here leave a red-headed kid at an orphanage 11 years ago?
Not me, kid.
Ladies and gents,
Dinner is served.
All right. Hey, kid, you hungry?
Nah,
Okay.
but my dog is.
Here you go, kid. Eat your fill.
Thanks, lady.
Don't push it.
Hey, kid, what are you doing out alone this time of night anyway?
I'm looking for my mom and dad. They're lost.
Lost? How long you been looking for them?
11 years.
Now that's lost.
Hey, kid, it's time to give up.
No, I'm gonna find them.
That's something I haven't heard since 1928.
What's that?
Optimism.
Optimism. What do we got to be optimistic about? Look at us. Our lives a nightmare.
Well, you gotta have a dream.
Traffic rattling overhead all night.
To wake you up from your nightmare.
Empty pockets?
At least you got pockets.
Freezing fingers.
Lucky you got them empty pockets.
Newspapers for blankets.
You can read in bed.
Kid, you should be a politician.
Yeah. You should run against Roosevelt.
Hey, listen to this. Former President Herbert Hoover said in an interview today, though I was in no way personally responsible for the 1929 stock market crash, I have the deepest sympathies for the millions who are now ragged, hungry, and homeless.
Ragged.
Hungry.
Homeless! Today we're living in a shanty. Today we're scrounging for a meal.
Today I'm stealing coal for fires. Who knew I could steal?
I used to winter in the tropics.
I spent my summers at the shore.
I used to throw away the papers.
We don't
anymore. I'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover, for really showing us the way. We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover. You made us what we are today. Prosperity is round the corner. A cozy cottage built for two. In this blue heaven that you gave us, yes, we're turning blue. They offered us a Smith and Hoover. We paid attention and we chose. Not only did we pay attention, we paid through the nose.
In every pot he said a chicken, but Herbert Hoover he forgot. Not only don't we have a chicken, you ain't got the pot. Hey, Herbie, you left behind a grateful nation.
So Herbert hats are off to you.
Herbert hats are
We're
off
up to here with admiration.
You think he'd like a little stew?
Come down and share some Christmas dinner. Be sure to bring the missus too.
Bring the missus too.
We got no turkey for our stuffing. Why don't we stuff you?
We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover, for really showing us the way. You dirty rat,
You're a brat, you made us what we are today. Come and get it, Herb.
Evening.
Yeah, evening. All right, move along. All you bums out of here.
They're not bums.
We're tearing down this junk pile now.
It's all the fresh air you get for the month.
Miss Hannigan, Miss Hannigan, Miss Hannigan, Miss Hannigan!
What?
You know your favorite shiny satin souvenir pillow from Coney Island?
Yeah?
Molly threw up on it before.
What do you got there?
Nothing.
What do you got there?
Deborah, you want to see it?
Little girls, everywhere I turn, I can see them. Little girls, night and day, I eat, sleep, and breathe them. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings. I'd like a man to nibble on my ear, but I'll admit, no man has bit. So how come I'm the mother of the year? Little cheeks, little teeth, everything around me is little. If I wring little necks, surely I would get an acquittal. Some women are dripping with diamonds. Some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls.
You cheated! I did not! I didn't cheat! I played the game like you're supposed to play the game. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I did it right. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I did it right.
How I hate little shoes, little socks, and each little bloomer. I'd have cracked years ago if it weren't for my sense of humor. Someday I'll step on their freckles. Some night I'll straighten their curls. Send the flood, send the flu, anything that you can do to little girls. Peppa, pick up your kid.
The big red letters stand for the Jello family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jello family. That's Jello, yum, yum, yum. Jello puddings, yum, yum, yum. Jello tapioca puddings, yes, sirree.
Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove for herself what so many women long to prove, that because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be over. That romance can live at 35 and after.
Oh, merciful God. I hope so. Yeah?
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan, is it?
Yeah?
Lieutenant Ward, 17th Precinct. We found your runaway. You.
Annie! Children, guess what? There's hot cocoa and ginger snaps for you in the recreation room.
What?
what recreation room?
Shoot! Thank you so much, officer.
She was in one of them Hoovervilles down by the docks. Had a mangy mutt with her, but he got away.
Ah, poor pumpkin, out in the freezing cold with just a thin sweater. Hope you didn't catch influenza. Thank you so much, officer.
On the line of duty. And you. Don't let me ever hear that you run away again from this nice lady.
She's not.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, officer. Now I'll have your head, and the next time you walk out that door, it'll be 1953. Well, are you glad to be back? Huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
For what you've done, I could get fired. Have the Board of Orphans sticking their nose in here. Well, you'll pay for it. I promise. Stay!
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah?
Oh, good. I'm Grace Farrell.
So?
And the New York City Board of Orphans suggested
Wait,
that...
hold it! I can explain everything. It wasn't my fault, you see. It was Annie who got into Bundle's
Miss
laundry
Hannigan,
basket. And no, I should have called Mr. Donatelli instead of the cops.
Miss Hannigan, I'm sorry, but I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Wait a minute. Hold it, sister. I get it. If it's beauty products you're peddling, I don't need any. Get out.
Miss Hannigan, I'm not peddling anything. I'm private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
Oliver Warbucks? The Oliver Warbucks?
The Oliver Warbucks.
Love the hat. I read in Winchell's column that Oliver Warbucks is the world's richest unmarried man.
I wouldn't know. I don't read Mr. Winchell. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays at his home.
An orphan?
Yes, an orphan.
You sure he wouldn't rather have a lady? I got 2 weeks coming. It's a joke. What kind of orphan did you have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent.
Mississippi, capital M-I-S-S-I-P-I, Mississippi.
And cheerful.
You shut up! How old?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8 or 9? 10. 11. Yes, 11 is perfect. And oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
11. A redhead. No, I'm afraid we don't have any orphans like that here.
What about this child right here?
Annie? Oh, no. You wouldn't want her. She's a drunk. And a liar. A drunk and a liar.
Yes, I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar. Annie, come here. Annie, would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' home?
I would love to. I would really love to.
Hold it! Now you can have any orphan in this orphanage, but not Annie.
Why?
I just told you.
Miss Hannigan, I assume this has something to do with all that business about the laundry bag and the police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans and...
No.
Sign it.
Okay, I'll sign it. I'm an easy gal to get along with. If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you'll get.
It's Annie I want.
It's Annie you'll get.
Oh, boy!
So, if you get her coat, I'll take her along right now.
Coat? She don't have no coat.
All right, then we'll buy her one.
Oh, boy!
We'll go to Bergdorf's and get you a warm winter coat.
I'm getting a coat.
She's getting a coat.
Come along, dear. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is waiting outside.
Oh boy, I can hardly believe it. She can hardly believe it. Hey kids, I'm getting out for Christmas. All right to ya.
Bye, Annie.
Bye, kids.
Bye, Annie.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan, and season's greetings.
Yeah, season's greetings. Someday I'll land in the nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of
Ah, good afternoon, Miss Farrell.
Good afternoon, Drake, everyone.
Mass?
Has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
No, miss. His plane from Chicago landed at 3:30, so we're expecting him any minute now.
Do you really live here, or is this a train station?
We really live here.
Oh boy!
Mrs. Greer.
Yes, Mass?
Has the carpet been put down in the dining room, Mrs. Greer?
Yes, Mass.
And has the Steinway been tuned?
Yes, Mass.
Everything is in order, miss. Mrs. Pugh has prepared his favorite dinner for tonight.
New England clam chowder.
Wonderful.
Kentucky fried chicken.
Wonderful.
Idaho potatoes.
And?
Baked Alaska.
Fine.
It will be good to see Mr. Warbucks again.
Yes. 6 weeks is a long time.
Yes, miss.
Now, would you all come here for a moment, please?
Quickly, everyone, quickly.
Everyone, this is Annie. She'll be with us for the next 2 weeks, for Christmas.
Mass?
Annie, this is everyone.
Hi, everyone.
May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear.
Gee, I really love my new coat, Miss Farrell.
I'm glad, dear. Now, Annie, what do you want to do first?
The floors, I'll scrub them. Then I'll get to the windows.
Annie, you won't have to do any cleaning while you're here.
I won't?
Of course not. You're our guest, and for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. Now, Cecile will pick out all your clothes. Your bath is drawn by Mrs. Green.
So, no bubbles, wait, thank you.
Annette comes in to make your bed. I think I'm gonna like it here. The swimming pool is to the left.
Inside the house? Oh boy!
The tennis court is in the rear.
I never even picked up a racket.
Have an instructor here at noon. I'll get that Don Butchfellow if he's available.
Yes, miss.
I think I'm gonna like it here. When you wake, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Pugh comes to take it away. No need to pick up any
That's
toys.
okay, I haven't gotten any anyway.
Aw, no finger will you lift, my dear. We have but one request. Please put us to the test. I know I'm gonna like it here. Used to room
Where's everybody? Hello.
Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
It's good to be home.
How was your flight back from Chicago, sir?
Not bad. Took 17 hours, and we only had to land 8 times. Now, first things first. Has the painting arrived from Paris?
Yes, sir. They're just about to hang it now.
Ah, yes. No, I don't think so. Grace?
Yes, sir.
Messages?
Yes, sir. President Roosevelt. He wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow. Anyone else?
John D. Rockefeller, Mahatma Gandhi, and Harpo Marx.
Nothing urgent. What did Harpo want?
He didn't say.
Wait a minute. Maybe I could learn to live with this thing. Hang it someplace.
Mr. Warbucks, I'd like you to meet the orphan.
Oh, and Mrs. Pugh.
New England clam chowder.
Wonderful.
Kentucky fried chicken.
Wonderful.
Idaho potatoes.
Wonderful.
And baked
I won't be having dinner tonight. I've got hours of paperwork to get through.
Wonderful.
Grace, I'll need you for dictation.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's good to see you all again. Drake, dismiss the staff.
Yes, sir.
Grace, if you'll get your notebook and... Who's that?
This is Annie, Mr. Warbucks, the orphan who will be with us for the Christmas holidays.
The orphan? But that's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir, but you just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
Oh. Well, I suppose she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Sir?
What's your last name, child?
Oh, it's just Annie, sir, Mr. Warbucks. I haven't got any last names that I know of.
So, you're just Annie, huh?
Just Annie. I'm sorry I'm not a boy.
I don't suppose you'd like to meet Babe Ruth?
Oh boy, sir! Who's Babe Ruth?
I couldn't be happier that you'll be spending Christmas with us. Grace, we'll start on the figures of the iron ore shipments from Toledo to... What are we supposed to do with this child?
It is her first night here, sir.
It is? Oh. Well, Annie, since it's your first night here, I guess we ought to do something special for you. Why don't you sit down? What should we even do with her?
Well, she probably doesn't go out much. We should take her to a movie.
Really? You think a movie will work?
A movie?
Would you like to see a movie?
I would love to. I mean, I heard a lot about them, but I've never been to one.
Never.
No, sir, never.
Well, then we've got to do something about that right away. Nothing but the best for you, Annie. You'll go to the Roxy, then an ice cream soda at Rumpelmeyer's, and a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Golly!
Grace, forget about dictation for tonight. We'll do it first thing tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
Instead, you take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Aw, gee.
Something the matter, Annie?
Nothing, sir. It's just... Aw, gee.
No. What is it, child? You don't want to go to the Roxy?
No, I want to. It's just that, well, I thought you were gonna take me.
Me? Oh, no. I'm far too busy tonight to...
Aw, gee.
You see, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks, making an inspection tour of my factories. Oh, what's left of my factories at this damn depression. And when a man is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation that has...
No, that's okay, Mr. Warbucks. I understand.
Excuse me, sir. Bernard Baruch calling.
Good. Hello, Barney. Yes, I got in an hour ago. No, Chicago and Detroit. Barney, I didn't like what I saw out there. Factories shut down. My factories shut down. You're darn tootin'. When I'm not making money, nobody is. And gosh darn it, Barney, your pal Roosevelt has got to do something drastic. He's got to come up with a new approach, a new plan, a new something. Yes, I know he's a Democrat, but he's a human being too. Yes, I'll talk to you about it. Why don't you come over here tonight? Good. We'll be able to. I can show you the... Barney, make it tomorrow. Tonight, I've got a date to go to the movies with a 10-year-old girl.
11!
I was mistaken. She's 11. Bye, Barney. Drake?
Yes, sir.
Coates?
Yes, sir.
Grace, you'll come too, of course.
Yes, sir.
Will you be wanting the Bentley, sir, or the Duesenberg?
The Duesenberg.
Excellent choice, sir.
No, wait. This child's been cooped up in an orphanage. No Duesenberg will walk.
Walk? To the Roxy?
Sure, why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Ah, smell that. Marvelous. Fifth Avenue bus fumes. There is no air like there in New York, and you don't realize how much you miss it. The whole damn city. Until you've been away from it for a while. Like the man says, after New York, every place else is Bridgeport. NYC, what is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. NYC, I go years without you, then I can't get enough of cab drivers answering back in a language far from pure, enough of frankfurters answering back. Brother, you know you're in NYC, too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold, too late. I'm sold again on NYC. Come on, you slowpokes, you gotta get to the Roxy before the prices change.
NYC, the shadows at sundown, the roofs that scrape the sky. NYC, the rich and the rundown, the big parade goes by.
What other town has the Empire State and the mayor 5'2"? No other town in the whole 48 can have compared to you.
Oh, NYC,
you make 'em all postcards. You crowd, you crab, you're still the champ. Amen for NYC.
the shimmer of Times Square, the pulse, the beat, the drive.
You might say that I'm square, but damn, I come alive. The city's bright as a penny arcade. It blinks, it tilts, it rings.
To think that I've been here all of my life and never seen these things. NYC, the whole world keeps coming. By bus, by train, you can't explain. There yet. NYC, just got here this morning. $3, $2 bags.
comes addressed to NYC. Tomorrow a penthouse that's way up high. Tonight, the why not? It's NYC.
NYC, your standing room only. You crown yourself the champ. Amen for
Keep it quiet down there.
Immediate seating. There's immediate seating.
Popcorn? What do you say to some popcorn? I haven't had popcorn since.
Okay.
Give in, don't fight. Good girl,
Good night.
sleep tight. In NYC.
Come on, Mom will kill us. Ow!
And now we bring you Ma Perkins. Ma's daughter, Faye, is going to marry Carl Michaels. On Friday, Carl went back to Chicago.
Oh, Carl, don't go back to Chicago.
But no sooner had Carl left town than Dr. Andrew.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Oh, yeah, Farrell. You're early? Only 1 week. What's the matter? Warbuck's fed up with Annie already.
Oh, no. On the contrary, Mr. Warbuck is absolutely delighted with Annie, and Annie is having the time of her life.
How nice.
Yes, she and him are practically inseparable. They go everywhere together. To the Roxy, to the Stock Exchange, and oh, guess where they ate lunch yesterday?
The Waldorf.
The Automat.
The Automat.
And she just loves her new coat. She never takes it off.
Never?
Never. Miss Hannigan, I know you're busy, but this has to be signed and
That's mine.
sent back to Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What for?
Well, Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that guess what?
What?
He wants to adopt her.
How nice. How wonderful. Now, let me get this wonderful news straight. Annie is going to be Warbuck's kid, the daughter of a millionaire?
Oh, no, no, no. The daughter of a billionaire.
A billionaire.
And oh, Mr. Warbucks wanted me to drop by in person to tell you that Annie won't be coming back here. Ever.
Ever? My. Would you excuse me for a moment, please? You got any more wonderful news?
I told you about the coat, didn't I?
You told me about the coat.
Well then, good day, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, good day.
And Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oops. Pardon me, sweetheart. Hiya, sis. Long time no see.
Rooster! Oh, God, it never rains, but it pours. They finally let you out of Sing Sing?
I got 6 months off good behavior.
I'll bet. What was it this time?
Some old geezer said I swindled him out of $1,100.
Why's that?
Because the rooster swindled him out of $1,100.
Ah, Lil.
It's true.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from,
Jersey City.
That's right, Jersey City, Miss Lily St. Regis.
I'm named after the hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you just love Lily, sis?
Yeah, I'm nuts about her. Rooster, do me a favor.
Anything.
Get out of here and take the St. Regis with you.
Aw, come on, sis.
Can it? Looking for another handout, huh?
Nah, I got $80 coming in the mail Thursday. So all I need is a 10 to tide me over.
Nuh-uh. Not even a nickel for the subway, Rooster.
A $5, Aggie?
I gotta laugh. $5. Oh, God. You know your big talk gonna be living in clover.
This ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
Oh, yeah? I'm on the city. Steady salary, free food, free gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you're doing like I'm doing.
Lousy.
Ah, Aggie, how'd the two Hannigan kids ever end up like this? On the skids. I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us her lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing from the rule book.
Nah, you stack the aces.
You roll the dice. Mother dear, oh, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice to Easy Street, Easy Street, where you sleep till noon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She'd repeat, Easy Street, better get there soon. Aggie, who was that sweetheart I bumped into earlier? Looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks? The millionaire?
Nah, the billionaire, you dumb hotel. She works for him up on his mansion in Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue? He don't live on no Fifth Avenue.
He don't? Where does he live?
I'll show you.
Easy Street, Easy Street, where the rich folks play, where they play all day. Move them feet, move them nothing's feet. Easy Street, when you get there, stay.
Easy Street.
Shut up!
Aggie, what that dame want?
Brought me the wonderful news that Annie, one of the orphans here, Annie, God, I hate that kid, is getting adopted by Warbucks. That kid is gonna have everything. That rotten kid is gonna have everything.
Crummy orphan, living a life of luxury? It ain't fair.
Nah, it ain't fair.
It ain't fair. We scrounge for $3 or $4 while she gets Warbucks.
That little brat.
It ain't fair, this here life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady,
To getting more bucks.
instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us?
Go on and tell her.
Give you one guess.
Yes!
Easy Street. Easy Street.
Annie is the key. Yes, sirree, yes, sirree, yes, sirree, yeah!
Easy Street. Easy Street. That's where we're gonna
Yes, 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 Mr. President. I can assure you that Barney Bork and I are not exactly standing on breadlines yet. No, I am not asking for your help. I've never asked for a man's help in my life, and I never will. But I'm telling you that you've got to do something and do it damn fast. All right, we'll talk about it on
Friday.
All right, Friday at the White House. Goodbye, mister. Listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet and you come over here with Mrs. Roosevelt for supper Christmas Eve on your way to Hyde Park? Great. I'm delighted. Goodbye, Mr. President. If I knew he was going to say yes, I never would have asked him. Grace, call Al Smith and find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
The package from Tiffany's?
Yes, sir. It arrived this morning.
Fine. I'm going to give this thing to her and tell her that I want to adopt her. Where's Annie?
She's upstairs in her room, sir, writing another letter to her friends at the orphanage. I'll have Drake call for her.
Fine. Damn.
You don't have to be nervous, sir. She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Damn right she is, and I'm not nervous, and get her down here.
Yes, sir. Drake, Mr. Warbucks will see Annie now.
Miss Annie, Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Thank you, Mr. Drake.
Hello.
Hello, Annie. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you, sir?
Fine. And you?
Fine. And you, sir?
Fine. And Annie, the time has come for the two of us to have a very serious discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
I was born into a very poor family in a place that they call Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. Both of my parents died before I was 10, and I made a promise to myself that one day, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I was 23, I'd made my first million. Then, in 10 years, I turned that into 100 million. Boy, in those days, that was a lot of money. Anyway, making money is all I've ever given a damn about, and I might as well tell you, Annie. I was ruthless to those I had to climb over to get to the top, because I always believed in one thing. You do not have to be nice to the people you meet on the way up if you're not coming back down again. But lately, I've realized something. No matter how many Rembrandts or Duesenbergs you've got, if you're all alone, if you have no one to share your life with, then you might as well be broken back in Hell's Kitchen. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I guess not.
Damn. I was in Tiffany's the other day and I picked up this thing for you.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. You're so nice to me.
I had it engraved.
Oh. Gee.
It's a silver locket, Annie. I noticed that old broken one you always wear, and I thought to myself, I'm going to get that kid a nice new locket.
Gosh, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Here, we'll just take this old one off.
No, please don't take my locket off. I don't want a new one.
Annie, what is it?
This locket. My mom and dad left it with me when they left me at the orphanage. There was a note, too. They're coming back for me. And I know, being here with you this Christmas, I'm real lucky, but I don't know how to say it. The one thing I want more than anything in this world is to find my mother and father and to be like other kids with folks of my own.
Annie, it'll be all right. I'll find them for you. I'll find your parents for you.
Shh, sweetie.
I'll get her a brandy.
Shh, it's going to be all right.
Miss Annie, you just see, if there's anyone who can find your father, Warbucks is the man.
Annie, Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father if he has to pull every political string there is to pull, up to and including the White House.
The League of Nations.
If he should need the FBI, then he will have the FBI with all the favors that he's done. J. Edgar Hoover owes him one, and then the midnight oil gets burned. Till not a stone is left unturned. He will search everywhere and he'll find them, I swear. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long. Men would call it quits. He'll use his fortune and his wits. Since Trevor across the sea, we seem to guarantee that you won't be an orphan. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
J. Edgar Warbucks, I want 50 of your best G-men, a day, a week, months. For however long it takes, put them on vacation and I'll pay for it. I'll pay all costs. Fine, when can I have them? Tomorrow morning? Oh, and Jay, I want Elliot Ness. Well, just take him off the Capone case.
The morning it begins. Go with the man who always wins. Just a good and a fruit and it's easily moved. Oh, you won't be an orphan. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
Annie, give me your locket.
But, Mr. Warbucks, I just told you that.
I understand, but it could be our best clue. We'll give it to the FBI, then they'll trace it back to where it was bought. Then they'll find who bought it.
Okay. Maybe the FBI should have my note, too.
You watch, Annie. You could be meeting your mother and father within a couple of days.
Really?
Really.
Oh, boy. I gotta write a letter to the kids about this.
What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
And Mr. Warbucks says I'm going to be meeting my mother and father within a couple of days. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I
it's your baby,
Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Annie. On America's favorite radio program, The Occident Hour of Smiles, starring your old softie, Bert Healy. A moment of tears. Say something.
Thank you, Bert Healy.
But still remember, folks.
Smile, darn ya, smile.
Right, Wacky. Smile, darn ya, smile. Say, Wacky, who's that who just walked into our WEAF studio?
Why, it's none other than the wealthy industrialist and Wall Street tycoon, Oliver Warbucks.
Now, Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something to tell the folks at home about wonderful little Annie here.
Yes, Bert Healy. Annie is an 11-year-old foundling who was left by her parents on the steps of New York's municipal orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1922.
And aren't you now conducting a coast-to-coast, nationwide search for Annie's parents?
Yes, Bert Healy. I am now conducting a coast-to-coast, nationwide search for Annie's parents. Drop page. Warbucks continues. Furthermore, I am now offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons that can prove that they are Annie's parents.
Wow! Wow! So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station, WEAF New York, or directly to him at...
At my home. At my home! At my home, Bert Healy, 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
That's 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all new Occident toothpaste with Miracle L64 to fight bad breath for letting me appear here this evening. And I just did a damn commercial. Grace, I've never endorsed a product in my life.
Good night,
This is
Oliver
the most...
Warbucks. Thanks for dropping by, Oliver Warbucks. So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting for you. So get in touch right away, you hear?
Hey, Mr. Healy, isn't it time once again for the lovely Boylan sisters?
It most certainly is, Wacky.
XYDENT.
The toothpaste of the stars.
To make your teeth Hollywood bright.
So for all the Hour of Smiles family, Ronnie, Bonnie, and Connie, the lovely Boylan sisters, Fred McCracken,
And Wacky.
And Jimmy Johnson, radio's only vast announcer.
This is Bert Healy saying, ha 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 ha. Hey ho, man, hey dapper Dan. You both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Thank you. Your clothes may be Cobra Mali. They stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Nuts, here he goes. Listen to Bert tap his smiling toes.
Ah, the lovely Boylan sisters.
Your clothes may be gold bromely. They stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed. You're never dressed without an S-M-I-L. He smiled on you.
Yes, this is your old softy, Miss Healy's boy Bert, saying until next week, same time, same station. Bonjour, buenas noches, gute Nacht, buenas Sarah, and gosh, I almost forgot. Good night. That matters.
Holy cow, Annie was on the radio.
Coast to coast.
She's famous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wish I was on the radio.
Yeah, me too.
Nah, not me. Who wants to be on the dumb old radio anyway?
I do. So, for all the Hour of Smiles family, this is Bert Healy saying...
Hey ho, man, hey dapper Dan, you've both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be bold bromely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what you're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe.
That matters.
Ah, the lovely Boylan sisters.
Some senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what you're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So janitor, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed. Though you may wear no pants, you're never fully dressed without a smile, 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 darling, smile.
Did I hear happiness in here?
No, Miss Hannigan.
What are you doing up?
Annie was on the radio.
Yeah, I heard it. Next thing you know, they'll make a musical about her.
Miss Hannigan, I think
Say it! Oh, she never misses. A $50,000 award. A $50,000 award? What I couldn't do with $50,000. God, I hate that Annie so much. You'd think I was her mother.
Excuse us, man. We knocked upstairs, but nobody answered. Are you the lady that runs this here orphanage?
Yeah.
Oh, Ralph, I'm scared. Something could have happened to her.
Oh, hush, Shirley. It's gonna be all right. She's gonna be here, and she's gonna be ours again. Ma'am?
What do you want?
Well, we had terrible troubles back then. We had to head up north to Canada. We had to leave a baby here on the front stoop.
Our little girl, our Annie.
Annie? You're Annie's parents?
Oh, please, nothing's happened to her.
I can't believe it. Annie's parents. Where'd you say you're from again?
We come from a little farm up in Canada.
Manitoba.
Where they've got lots of chickens.
Little chickens.
And ducks.
Ducks.
Geese.
Oh, you should see all the geese.
And roosters. Gotcha, sis.
Oh, God, Rooster. I wouldn't have known it was you in 100 years.
Fooled you, Aggie. And we're gonna fool Warbucks, too.
Get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
This is gonna be the best bunco job ever, Aggie. I got a guy to jail that can doct up a fake birth certificate or any other documents we need. But we need your help, Aggie, for details about Annie that can help us pull this thing off.
Sure. I could help you. A lot. But what's in it for me, Ralph?
3-way split, Aggie.
Half.
Half?
Half!
Half, straight down the middle, 25 grand each. But we gotta do it fast. Give it the old rooster razzle dazzle. 2-3 minutes, in and out. Get the money, get the kid, and get the hell out of town.
The kid. That's your problem. What are you gonna do with her afterwards?
Aggie, that's no problem.
When the rooster wants something to disappear, it disappears.
For good.
Rooster?
What? We'll get the 50 grand and blow this crummy town, and then Lily and I will meet you.
Where? Oh! Easy Street. Easy Street. Annie is the key. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Yeah! Easy Street. Easy Street. That's where we're gonna be. We're coming, Mom! Wait for me!
And President Roosevelt has so far lived up to none of his lofty campaign promises. All we have had from Franklin Delano Roosevelt and his so-called brain trust is a great deal of high-flown talk and virtually no action. In a nation racked by poverty, misery, and unemployment, it is the deeds we want from the White House, not words. In short, Mr. President, if you are listening, we've had enough of your fireside chats. It is time to...
Criticism, dang it. Nothing but criticism.
I know.
It's awful.
Has anyone read the Washington Post this morning?
My friends, I say again, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Franklin, you've already been elected.
Every cloud has a silver lining. You're never fully dressed without a smile.
Oliver Warbucks and friend, Franklin?
Thank you, Louis. Send them in.
Oliver?
Yes, Oliver, good of you to have come.
Good morning, Mr. President.
And who is it that we have here?
Mr. President, this is my good friend Annie.
Yes, you're the little girl who sang so lovely on the radio last night.
She wanted to meet you so bad that I couldn't resist bringing her along, just to say hello.
Annie,
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
how do you do? You're as lovely in person as you sounded on the radio.
Thank you, President Roosevelt.
Now, shall we begin?
Annie, if you wait outside, I'll...
No, Oliver, let Annie stay. Having a child around will keep us on our best behavior.
Thank you, Mr. President. Annie.
Now, I don't want to hear so much as a gosh out of you, Harold.
Franklin, a child?
Now, Oliver, since you're one of the few Americans that has any money left, I'd like to start with your views on the matter.
In the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of this country is business. Yes. And for the good of you, the country, Wall Street, and me, we've got to get my factories open and the workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work and nearly 50 million with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, unemployment may not be our worst problem. These dispatches coming out of Germany get more disturbing every day. There could be a war.
Germany? We have people starving in this country.
I know, Harold, but in the long run, we're not...
Cordell, for people who are starving, there is no long run.
The trouble is, it's happening all at once. The stock market has taken a nosedive today.
There's sit-down strikes, riots,
floods, dust storms.
And the FBI still hasn't caught Al Capone. We're agreed on one thing, gentlemen. The situation is hopeless and getting worse.
Henry, I'd like to see those numbers.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow they'll be...
Hey, quiet, little girl.
Harold. Annie, what is it that you were saying? No, dear, go ahead, speak up. It's still a free country.
Tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Harold Ickes, stand up.
What?
You heard me. Up, up, up. Now, sing.
Sing?
Yes, sing like Annie. I've just determined if this administration's going to be anything, it will be hopeful about the nation.
Mr. President, you're asking me to sing?
Sing.
Tomorrow, bet your bottom dollars.
Louder.
Tomorrow, there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow, clear away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's
Solo for the president. When I think of a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, everyone, Oliver, Republicans too.
The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day
Harold.
Telegram, Mr. President?
Ah, yes, excuse me, everyone. Why, this isn't for me. Oliver, it's for you. From New York, hundreds of couples jamming street outside, all claiming to be Annie's parents.
Oh, boy!
Have begun to screen them. Suggest you return to New York at once. Signed, Grace Farrell.
Well, it seems as though the Hour of Smiles has more listeners than we thought. Hi, Annie.
Gee, hundreds of couples. One of them is bound to be my mother and father.
Well, Oliver, I suggest you get back to New York immediately.
Yes, Mr. President, if you don't mind. Annie.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye, Mr. President, and thank you.
No, Annie, thank you. You're the kind of person a president should have around him.
Mr. President, what we've got to give this country is hundreds, no, thousands of federal projects.
Dams.
Yes.
Highways.
Yes.
New post offices.
And we can put the unemployed to work building them.
We could create 5 million new jobs in 6 months.
And millions would get off relief and back to paying taxes.
We can build a country so strong that not even Chancellor Hitler can defeat us in war.
Mr. President, what we've got to give this country is a new outlook.
A new vision.
A new approach.
A new concept.
A new dedication.
A new horizon.
A new spirit.
A new attitude.
A new deal. Perkins, gentlemen, I was right the first time. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. Harmony, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day.
Miss Farrell, I'm afraid there's still no sign of Mr. Warbucks and Miss Annie.
Drake, look at all these questionnaires. Do you realize I've talked to 617 women who've claimed to be Annie's mother and 619 men who've said they were her father? That makes, let me see,
1,236.
all liars. Drake, I never realized there were so many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan.
Some of them are from the Bronx, miss.
Grace, we're back.
Where are they, Miss Farrell? Where are all the people?
They're gone, dear, come and gone. I'm sorry, Annie, but they were all liars and fakes after nothing but the $50,000.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry.
Gee, I thought for sure somebody was going to be my mother and father.
This has just come from the FBI, sir.
Wow.
Little sloppy.
Bit of it's already fallen out.
Yes, sir.
I assume this has something to do with that. Elliot Ness has located the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh, boy!
That sort of locket was made between 1918 and 1924.
Sort of locket.
Yes. Over 90,000 were made and sold.
90,000.
Annie, I'm afraid the gist of it is that Ness doesn't think there's a chance in a million of tracing your parents to the locket. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, you did the best you could. If you can't find them, nobody can. And I guess a kid can get along without folks. I mean, you didn't turn out so bad. You got everything. All them Duesenbergs hanging on the wall and everything.
Excuse us, sir. We'll go check on the dinner menu.
Annie, a Duesenberg is a car. Babe Ruth is the right fielder for the New York Yankees. And there's something else you should know. I've made me a fortune, that fortune made 10, been headlined and profiled again and again. But something was missing each each time I got through that something was someone but who. My speeches were greeted with thunderous acclaim at 2 universities bearing my name. But something was missing, I never quite knew. That something was someone, but who could that someone be? How could she make it known? Who would need me for me? Need me for me alone. The world was my oyster, but where was the pearl? Who'd dream I would find it in one little girl? But something was missing, but dreams do come true. That something was no one but you. Not bad for an old man, huh? Dream I would find it in one little girl, but something was missing, but dreams do come true. That something was no one but you. Grace? Grace?
Yes, sir.
Do you have those legal papers I gave you the other day?
I'll get them right away.
No, wait. Grace, I want you to stay for a moment. I haven't waltzed since J.P. Morgan went bust. Annie, sit down. Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
Well, if I can't have my real mother and father, there's no one else in the world I'd rather have as a father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Drake.
Yes, sir.
Call Judge Brandeis and have him come over here to sign those adoption papers.
Yes, sir. Whoop.
Grace?
Yes, sir.
Tell Mrs. Pugh that there will be a house full of guests. We'll need flowers.
Flowers.
Caviar.
Caviar.
Champagne.
Champagne. I'm fine.
Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption party. It's going to be a celebration. You can have anyone in the world you want to come to it. Who would you like? Babe Ruth, Johnny Rockefeller, Madame Chiang Kai-shek. She's a lot of fun.
Well, I guess I'd like Miss Farrell here, and Mr. Drake, and Miss Greer, Miss Pugh, Annette Cecile. I guess I'd like everybody here.
Of course. That's who I'd like to. Drake?
Yes, sir.
Tell the staff to get spiffed up. They're going to be the guests at Annie's adoption party.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the kids?
Oh, no. It'll be way past the bedtime. But I'll tell you what. We'll have everyone from the orphanage here tomorrow for a big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan, too?
Miss Hannigan, too. Why not?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone is getting, and these are your words, sir, spiffed up for the party.
Good. I guess Annie and I should get spiffed up, too. Grace?
Yes, sir.
Grace, have Cecile. Why, Grace, that's a very pretty dress.
Thank you, sir.
Have Cecile put Annie into one of her new dresses, and have Annette do something with her hair. I don't know, take her upstairs and, well, gussy her up.
Yes, sir. Gussy her up, gussy her up, gussy her up. Annie, Annie, Annie. Since you came away, it's Christmas, Christmas every day. We dismiss bad times, sad times. Now they're all yesterday's news. Since Annie kicked out the blues. Annie, 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 look what you've done for us, Annie, Annie, Annie. Turn on the fun for us, goodness that's sweet. Betty's the king by far, by far, by far. Marty's got Jeff and Eleanor FDR. Judge
Brandeis has arrived.
You filled our life with a song.
Staff, my friends, welcome to the happiest night of my life. Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid.
Together at last,
Together forever. We're tying a knot they never can sever. I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue. I don't need anything but you.
you wrap me around that cute little finger. You made life a song. You made me the singer.
And what's that bathtub tune you always bubba-boo?
Ba-ba-ba, anything but you.
Yesterday was plain awful.
You can say that again.
Yesterday was plain awful.
But that's
Not now,
that's then.
I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas. But nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm in Apple's cellar too, I don't need anything but you.
Bradford needed his mother.
Woolward needed his shop. Orville needed his brother. Or else Kirk Pump.
You drew my heart. The happiest hair now.
Like Fred and Adele.
They're floating on air now.
And what's the title of the dream that just came true? I don't need anything,
anything,
anything. I don't need anything.
Now, Oliver, Annie, we are ready to begin. The adoption procedure is very simple.
Sir.
Recording?
What?
Sir.
Excuse us, we didn't mean to interrupt. Look, Shirley, there's our Annie.
Who are you?
Honey, where's your mom and dad?
Mudge. Mudge is my name, Ralph Mudge, and this is my wife, Shirley.
You never knew it, dear, but you're Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge.
We were sick and broke, honey. We didn't know where to turn to. And a man offered us a job to work on his farm up in Canada.
We couldn't bring along no baby.
We loved you, Annie, but we had to leave you behind.
Mr. Mudge, is it? We've seen a great deal of people who've claimed
Oh, yes,
to be-
proof. I expect to be wanting proof of who we are. He is our driver's license and Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl. Name, Anne Elizabeth Mudge. Born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, New York, October 28th, 1922.
October 28th? That's my birthday.
It was in her notes, sir.
Yes, I know that, but I still don't.
Mister, please, you gotta believe us. We got on the Greyhound this afternoon and went straight to the orphanage to fetch our Annie. And the lady there said Annie would be up here.
Oh, Annie, all the years I dreamed of holding you in my arms again.
Mr. Mudge, the night Annie was left at the orphanage...
Oh, yes, here's something you wouldn't know about. The night that we left Annie at the orphanage, we gave her half a silver locket and... Give me one moment. We kept the other half so that one day...
Ralph, look, she's wearing it.
Pardon. Oh, yes, here's the part we kept. Well, it would have fit perfectly.
Oh, thank God, Ralph. She's our Annie.
She is, she is.
She seems to be.
Well, if you'll be getting Annie's things together, we'll be taking her along.
Take her?
No.
Just a moment, Mr. Mudge. What about the money?
Money? Well, we don't got much. We'd be happy to give you whatever.
You haven't heard that I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons that can prove that they are Annie's parents.
Check? Well, we didn't hear nothing about no check. Anyway, we don't want no money.
Right. We don't want no money for Annie.
On the other hand, Shirley, remember that little pig farm up in New Jersey? With the $50,000, we could buy it. We could afford to bring Annie up right in the country with fresh air and fresh eggs.
Fresh ham.
Ah, yes, and fresh ham. So, all I gotta do is make it out to myself?
Yes, that's correct. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes, you wouldn't mind if Annie stayed here till tomorrow morning, Christmas. Then you can come back and pick up Annie and the check.
Oh.
Oh.
Problem.
Oh, no, sir, whatever you prefer. We should be getting back to our hotel anyway. Goodbye, Annie, until tomorrow morning, honey. And then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us.
Goodbye, Annie, love.
Goodbye, all. Oh, oops. Pardon me, sweetheart. Merry Christmas.
Season's greetings, one and all.
Wow, this is wonderful news.
Yes, wonderful.
Annie has found her mother and father, and they seem to be a very nice couple.
Very nice, yes. You're lucky, Annie.
Right. I'm lucky. Just think. A pig farm.
Miss Greer, champagne.
Yes, sir.
We must celebrate because it's Christmas Eve and we've just heard the most wonderful news in the world. Annie has found her mother and her father. Everyone, I propose a toast to Annie Mudge.
To Annie Mudge. Annie.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I seem to have that effect on everyone.
I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, that Mr. Mudge, I think I've seen him someplace before. I just can't remember where or when, but I have the strangest feeling he's not who he says he is.
Mr. President.
Franklin.
Franklin, I need your help.
Why, yes, Oliver. Whatever I can do for you.
Silly to cry, nothing to fear. Bet you New Jersey's as nice as right here. Bet you my life is gonna be swell. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. So maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me, and how I was almost his baby. Maybe.
Grace, I never could have. Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
Yes, well, my folks are coming for me, of course, so I thought I'd just wait for them here. I guess they'll be taking me out to the country. Will you come and see me sometimes?
Yes, of course. I'll see you.
You're up early, too.
Yes, well, we've been up all night, dear, and we've had quite the time of it. FBI men coming and going. Annie, did you know that President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
Annie, I have some very difficult news that I have to tell you, and the President is going to help me tell it to you.
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas to you, Annie. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you, too, sir.
Franklin.
Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. It seems that through the handwriting and the paper on your note, he succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Right, we already know that. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear. They aren't your parents. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett? Where are they?
Annie,
Annie, it seems your parents passed away a long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
Yes, dear.
So I'm an orphan after all, like the other kids.
Are you all right, Annie?
Yes, because I guess I always knew they were dead. Because I knew they loved me and they would come back for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
And I love you too. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Atta girl. Who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
The birth certificate could have easily been forged, but the thing is, they knew about the locket.
The locket, that's your key.
Yes, but only we knew about the locket, and the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the orphanage.
Miss Hannigan, I'm delighted to meet you.
Same here, and I'd know you anywheres. You're the Oliver Warbucks, right?
Yes, Miss Hannigan. Allow me to introduce you to everyone. You know my secretary, Miss Farrell, of course.
Yeah.
And this is the President of the United States.
Sure.
And this is my butler, Drake.
Hi, kids! Kids, look, there's Christmas presents here for all of us. like this?
Sir, this has just come from the FBI.
Thank you, Drake.
Yes, sir.
Comes the dawn. Now it all fits together.
Annie, come look at this.
Leaping lizards! Who would have guessed?
Show it to the president.
Sir, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge?
Show them in, Drake.
Yes, sir.
Drake! Drake! Franklin, shall I have them call for your car?
No. Eleanor can wait.
Won't you please welcome in Mr. and Mrs. Mudge?
Good morning.
Good morning.
And Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
Merry, Merry, Merry.
Thank you, Drake.
Christmas.
Look, Cheryl, there's our little girl.
Your little girl.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hello, dear.
Well, we don't want to overstay our welcome on Christmas and all. We just came to get Annie's things. Her suitcase.
Allow me.
Oh, and the check.
Ah, yes, of course. The check. I'd almost forgotten. Here it is, Mr. Mudge. $50,000 certified.
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 Paid to the order of Ralph Mudge.
Read it again.
Paid to the order of... The jig is up.
Yes, that's correct. The jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as...
Rooster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Franklin, I believe that fraud is a federal offense and that your Secret Servicemen have the power to arrest.
Why, Oliver, yes, they do. Take them away.
Yes, sir.
Me, 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 me.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la.
Solo for Warbucks. And you'll find this woman's their accomplice. Fa la 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 la. Arrest her too, please.
Me? I never seen these people till yesterday.
Ah, come off it, Aggie.
Yeah, sis, if we's taking a fall, so's are you.
Mr. Warbucks, Oliver, please. I've done nothing to you. I've always been so...
Miss Hannigan, the jig is up.
Annie, tell him how good and how nice I always was to you.
I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but remember the one thing you always taught me? Never tell a lie.
Brat! I'll let you in on a little secret. I never liked you, you little gold digger, and I never liked any of yous either.
And you, your days are numbered.
Let me at her! Let me!
Annie, we'd like to meet your friends.
Okay. Kids, this is Miss Grace Farrow.
Hi!
Hi, kids.
And this is Mr. Daddy Warbucks.
Hi!
Hi, kids. The president.
Oh, yeah. And this is the President of the United States.
Hello.
Hi, kids.
Children, Miss Hannigan is gone for good.
Yes!
And you won't have to do any more work.
Yes!
Instead, you'll have classrooms and teachers.
Yeah!
Oh, but listen, kids. No more mush. No more mush. No more mush. No more mush.
Yes, for you and perhaps for all of us. This Christmas is going to be the beginning of a wonderful new life. I know the depression's depressing.
The carols are stilled.
The stores aren't filled.
And windows are minus their dressing.
The children don't grin. The Santas are thin.
And I've heard a terrible rumor. No goodwill, no cheer. But we'll get a new deal for Christmas this year.
The snowflakes are frightened, they're falling.
And no one fits, no peppermint sticks.
And all across the land, folks are bawling.
And filled with despair, 'cause cupboards are bare.
But Santa's got brand new assistants. There's nothing to fear. They're new deal for Christmas this year.
On Farley, on Perkins, on Ickes and Wallace, on Morgenthau and Cummings,
Fill the pockets with dollars.
on Rover and Swanson, get along, Cordell home.
Get along, giddy up.
Call your committee up.
Build every city up. Cheer every kitty up. Fill every stocking with laughter. We haven't got room for any more gloom. Let's ring every bell from its rafter.
And chime across the land.
Tomorrow's at hand.
Those happy days that we were promised
are finally here. A new day for Christmas.
Getting a new deal for
Getting a new deal for